Iko Nini. Episode 132. Kama kawaida tukisema like, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell a friend to tell a friend. Na ni interesting cause kwa episode 132 pia ndio inapata tukifika 32,000 subscribers. Yeah, wow. So but we should be at 132,000. Si ndio? Yeah, watu wametulia. Yeah, watu wametulia ni kama a friend is not telling a friend. Najua. Alafu leo tuko na msi fulani tulibonga juu yake after the comedy show, comedy riot ya like ilikuwa when was that date? Comedy riot? 22nd,
yeah.
22nd October. Pale Breban tulikuambia juu ya a comedian who got a standing ovation. Comedian mwenye anaitwa Waweru Mbuthia.
Yeah man.
Waweru,
yes.
Nyata.
Ni kwega muno.
Okay, sawa. Alafu unajua nini? Wacha to go back to your siku hii intro Savara alikufanyia. Was it scripted ama alikuwa na freestyle? He has mad issues. Alisema mara moja.
Yeah, like I was even wondering what he was saying cause like my issues are not mad, you know.
Yeah, mpaka nilibidi niangalie viatu. John, na viatu ni safi na shindwa.
Like maybe he could have said he comes from Kitengela but his shoes are clean. You know, because no one expects the shoes to be clean in Kite, you know.
Yeah, so I'll do your intro. Nilifainikiwa nini hicho. So kulikuwa na hiyo intro. Alafu mpaka nijo nikakuwa nervous. Like what the fuck is happening here? Because me kile nilikuwa na expect mtu akiintroduce mtu at least afanye some sort of whatever. So let's get to he has mad issues then I repeat tena nikaanza kushinda like was I given a different script of how to introduce my person?
Or maybe he just said his own things because I don't think that was the best way to be introduced on stage. But I covered up for him. I said like keep it going for Savara. People clapped and I went to my shit. I got the job done.
With your muddy shoes.
My muddy shoes.
So kulikuwa na hiyo and but sasa wacha tu kabla tukamata story zako nataka tubongejea vitu kadhaa zile zime happen. So ikikam na Oktoberfest zako umesikia stories za Oktoberfest?
Nimekuwa tu nikiona maposters na vitu kama hizo.
But you don't know what happened. So apparently MOP walikuwa na perform na watu wako wanajua. So by MOP kawesi hip hop fan ni like you don't want to be around people who are going to rob you. So watu walikuwa robbed kabisa. Hapo Ngong Race Course. So people lost their phones. I think if people lost their phones I'm guessing watu wali lose wallets. And now we have to ask ourselves like Ngong Race Course, is this the first time this has happened?
Nope. Not the first time, not the second time.
Not the third time. Sindio?
Like the people stealing the phones, or are they from inside or
ujaenda concert yote ya Ngong Race Course?
No, I've never.
You lose your shit as in
so I'm guessing the people who lost their phones they also lost their relationships, Namba ya bei imeenda nini they don't text. Long distance relationships.
Sindio?
Relationship is done, man.
Dema na kutafuta na shindwa uko wapi? But to me it also comes to this thing. Don't go with your phone, just go and have fun. Najua
but then if you have to go with your phone you have to be careful,
ile place yezi kudanganya. There's no being careful.
How do they lose their phones? Like it's in the pocket or
there's no being careful.
Unahandwa
race course. Mtu uchukuliwa
so it's by force. Hapo utachiana if it's by force. I mean wezi jitoa.
Unacheki vile kuku nyolewa alafu nashikwa mguu hivi na upside down.
Guys, like that's where the katururu comes in, like ukienda hizo ma concert beba katururu.
Sasa shida yako katururu basi ni how ile order your Uber. So I think maybe you need to have a specific Uber guy because now you have to ask yourself what's more valuable, your phone or that cheap Uber ticket taking you home. I think your phone is more important because in the present world you can't survive without your phone.
You can't, like all the networking, everything. You can't survive without it.
Apart from networking,
social media,
so other people's peace of mind.
Shanotice
kaa tuwezi kupata for 2 days.
Buddha. Kwani ulituacha na hatujui?
People start panicking. So kuna kuagana hii bullshit, I want to go off the grid. If you're going off the grid, let everyone know. You can't just wake up today and decide I'm going off the grid.
No.
lakini now the dudes wa ngong rescos walifanya watu wakago off the grid.
Oh my goodness. Like in that race go like isn't there security or
kuna security but I think the police just allow it to happen ndio
mi wanaganika it's either that or our sewaga up to a certain point they cover you up to a certain point ukishatoka kwa hiyo gate then it's up to you now unacheki function kaa hizo wase wengi wanakoga intoxicated so ni ile designer what are you telling me I'm me I can walk out and then when you walk out you find out oh shit I couldn't walk out
oh man
because kitu zako umesema maybe there's a dude who's intoxicated calls that girl he loves like, you know I like you right? simu imeenda dem yuko like
amen
dem anasikia
because the one thing I know about that place
yes
ukiwa on hiyo ni on the road sasa Ngong Road kuingia rescos waganika distance a very long distance so ukishaingia yako kwa hiyo gate I don't think anything can happen to you hapo katikati unless kitu inakuwa penia hapo ni mtu pia amelipa alilipa hiyo entrance akijua anaenda job kuna kuagana hiyo group pia usisahau alafu kuna wale sasa wakungojea huko nje wale wakungojea huko nje ni wale wakungojea wase wamelewa wale sasa hataki kujua ndio mimi ni msemtafu naweza fika hapo nichukue ma 3 niishe
but I think no matter how strong you are if you are drunk you are vulnerable you know
but you see now when you're drunk you tell yourself you're not
of course you tell yourself how strong you are
hapo ndio sasa unaona gaweni
words of affirmation
hapo unajua using that word vulnerable on a dude if you are drunk anything can happen
when you are drunk you are an easy target you know that's it man you are an easy target
but the fact that it will happen so many times why don't people just learn their lesson and why don't the organizers have some sort of like even organize for even transport even if you have to pay slightly more
they'll have to pay more
unacheki kuna organizers wa hizo ma festivals wagana provide paka buses but you pay for them so you have like you pay an extra
so kitu funny na Oktoberfest is nini EABL was actually picking people from town to the venue but after asajipange
you see now that's
so I think there was that alafu now I have to ask you so you what sort of person ushainyanganywa simu in your life
in fact all my life I've never lost my phone and I usually tell people and my friends that they're like ay uko sure mazi I've never
na nini kwa hiyo situation like someone is trying to grab your phone has never happened
I've never it has never happened to me
Zach mi kuna time kasoni Erickson kangu nakumbuka yani back in the days dumb phone kalikuwa ka white alafu kana nini blue nimekashikilia hivi jo pale karibu na I don't even know if the Tomboya statue was there hey some dude try to grab that alafu najua hakuna kitu mbaya like when you're trying to be robbed the feminine in you just comes out because you look scared naitonga like a deer
but you know as a man you can't scream you know there's that toxic masculinity you can't scream like you feel so embarrassed
taibika poteza simu ngapi simu moja na moja ni ile niliuziwa matope so those are the only
shit so you are conned
hiyo moja ni ile nilikuwa kwa by the way hiyo paka siku hizi siwezi explain kitu ile happen nilikuwa Galana tunaingia ka job around 5 am asubuhi so nimeingia kuna hiyo club ilikuwa hapo watu kutoka makelele nini so mimi nimetoka kwa gari ya job simu ilikuwa kwa mfuko nikasikia kitu kameanguka but sikujua ni nini alafu nikaishia so nikiishia kuna demo na try kuongea na mimi but asemi aongei kwa sauti nikaa na whisper
she's not projecting
so me in my mind I'm like why do you speak up
if
not niwache mimi nikaingia kwa ofisi
ndo kana she was trying to save you
so nikaanza kuangalia kwa mfuko na tafuta simu sioni
so maybe she was trying to give
kumbe alikuwa anataka kuni signal umeangusha simu na kuna mtu ameichukua sasa hataki kuwasnitch
of course she doesn't want to be hard because she might be
alafu that has also comes to the thing like would you confront the guy tuanze na wewe
would I
see some dude
yes
has taken your phone would you confront him?
It depends, you know, like he has a weapon like a gun, of course you can't.
No, he has no weapon.
Oh, he has no weapon.
Yeah, okay. But now either you're the same size or he's bigger than you. Are you confronting him?
I can, even if he's big. I mean, if David killed Goliath, who am I?
Okay.
Roho itashuka bana.
Because it depends with what sort of phone it is. Kani phone niko na plan ku replace, I'll just be like, because there's nothing as bad as replacing a phone and you still have a hospital bill.
But you see, in Africa, even if you're replacing your phone and you don't care about that phone, you know, like there are contacts there. They are very important contacts.
But I can get a beating. You don't want to lose your shit and then lose your pride in the process. So I think it's a very tricky balance for us as men.
Yes.
Najua. That's number one. Number two, like even for the job that we do, hapa.
Yes.
I can't show up with dance.
Of course.
Iko nene.
Yeah,
busted lip. So I have to. Yeah. So kuna hizo vitu. So like me, how treat things easy ni. If it's too dangerous, I'm not showing up. Unacheki. Like juka saizi koza sisi wale. Our phones is not just our phones. It's also part of our work.
Yeah.
I'm not showing up. Like watu nyongo hapo buda jo umesikia jo kuna concert ya Capleton alafu mimi nimetokea hapo iko nini then niko hakuna show easy like we have to
kuna vitu lazima uwe.
Yeah, but I think life is important. If you have to choose between life and giving out your phone, let the phone go.
Let the phone go.
Let the phone go, save your life.
But I think also just let's try to leave our phones at home while going to concerts, because I think we are more concerned with capturing the moment than enjoying the moment.
Exactly. You know, like people are always recording what so they're not enjoying it.
And all that is to prove to people that
of course you went out. You know.
Now you can't even prove you went.
Whatever sinunue ticket niweke kwa nini kwa social media.
Si ndio? Alafu nifanye zile yesterday it shikad. Jana it shikad.
I couldn't even take pictures.
Unacheki. Lakini instead of like now you're not even posting like nini li happen Georgia post kutatu.
Exactly.
And the whole idea what took you there was because you wanted to post.
Yes.
So kuna hiyo. So haujai robiwa?
I've never been robbed.
Anything. So ni wala tumna believe Nairobi is safe?
I don't believe Nairobi is safe. I believe when you are with God, you are safe.
Oh shit.
You know, I'm a Christian. I'm African, you are a Christian.
I'm not.
Man. Sorry about that. But for me, I think it's the grace of God.
Me, I want the grace of Kung Fu if I could.
Martial arts.
Because that's another thing. Like if you could actually really fight, would you go to such a place? If you could really fight, like Bruce Lee level of fighting. I'm a Tyson.
I can
show up with my phone. I think that's where I'd use to practice.
Exactly. Upon now you like it's called attachment.
But Bruce Lee type. Because Bruce Lee type means if a dude shows up with a weapon.
Yes.
Because unajua nani type anaitwa nani msemi
Jackie Chan
nani Tyson.
Okay,
if he shows up with a knife he can still get you, but you know Bruce Lee unapita na 3 dudes with one kick.
I think if you know martial arts, you are confident in yourself. So you can go with your smartphone.
There's a flip side to that. I'm not so sure. This is what I hear.
Okay.
But once you've reached a certain level of martial art in Kenya, you're considered a weapon. So ukichapa mtu unaweza kuwa charged.
Exactly, unasahau ni.
Wow.
Kama kuna mtu ana rights Kenya ni mwizi. Mwizi anaga rights.
But also it depends, you know, maybe it was manslaughter, you are just defending yourself.
Unajua kitu mnanibamba ni we actually having this conversation. Mwizi hana rights Kenya. Mwizi inakuaga unatandiko kwa like leta taya.
Oh my goodness, man.
It's
the worst choice you can make in life, being a thief. They die in miserable ways, man.
Hamwezi kosana na msee junior Arsenal fan na wewe ni Manchester, sema leta taya.
Manchester.
Watu walete taya. But as soon as you're a thief, it's everything goes. No one, you have zero rights.
Because mimi niko naambiwa ati unaweza kuwa unajua martial arts nini, but huwezi tandikana tu hivi.
Of course.
Makaraos atakama ni mwizi. Acha tandika za risasi tena. Ongezo yako hapo kosha dead. Like I think as a kuwa mwizi hii country lazima kujipendi.
Of course
kuzapa sijui I have rights, I have nani ajali. Unaiba simu, people are going to stomp you to death for stealing a phone.
Yes, they kill you.
And a politician steals billions and
they are free, you know.
So now choose what type of thief you want to be. Lakini ukiwa yeye mswa kugrab vitu na kukimbia.
That's the worst, you know.
Lazima uwe ready.
Maybe if you are a genius thief but not grabbing or stealing.
Yeah, genius uvuruge hapo kwa internet hapo. Joingia pale M-PESA uvuruge yani. M-PESA yani tia ivurugangu yani. M-PESA. Like vile unajua kuna hizi zetu. But mi nasema ile kuvuruga mpaka NCBA wa shutdown system. We're like, hey, this is too much. Unacheki because like if you are to just throw unaingia pale alafu una throw ya so many people money at the same time and then una steal yako in the process. You know you can disrupt the system to some.
Because a bit of an insight whatever. Is it time zote unasikianga sijui we are closing down for what do you call it? For maintenance at sijui hizo zote organi due to some shit that has happened.
Because watu nene
kuna mtu alivuruga
wakamwa
under maintenance I mean.
Alafu hata tubonge juu ya the central man.
Yes.
And nini ko central? Is Meru considered part of Central?
I don't think so. Central it's parts like Moranga.
But history ya Kawera mnaichuaje? Because saizi there's this photo of him going I'm saying him but the husband going around carrying her handbag.
Yes.
So
I think you know like the wife is the provider or maybe she's the richest among the two. So they switch responsibilities. You know when the wife is rich now you become the wife. You take up the responsibilities. You take up the responsibilities of the wives.
So when the wife is rich you become the wife.
Yes. She's the husband. So things like carrying handbags, washing the utensils, fetching water, hizo ni zako. Taking kids to school.
Unaenda na kusqueeze rasa like tonight it's going to be
you have to be submissive I mean
so unachukuaje history yake like the fact that he likes the spotlight this much this guy like he's always trying to get the spotlight unaichukuaje?
I don't think it's a bad thing I mean everyone would love being in the spotlight. You know like he's the husband to the Meru governor and so there's this scuffle, you know, the MCAs are fighting them, saying they're using the county's resources or what. There also this something I read. The wife gave him a position, you know, like the youth patron, you know. He's a youth patron. He's not a youth, you know, like anamtafutia kazi, but now you see hiyo kazi amemtafutia it will end up with him getting another wife, you know. In a youth conference you see a youth you see so before you know it second wife, third wife, fourth wife.
Wacha nitumie Ian's lame joke inagonga ni Kawera amempatia Kawera.
So I think she should have given him a job of elderly patriot, you know. Elderly people patriot. Hapo angekaa na amani.
Alafu history ya kuva like matching kitenges. Najua ni very sang about it but would you do it?
Matching kitenge? If it was me? With my wife?
Wife ni governor.
I mean now you see she's rich, she's the man of the house. Now you have to be submissive. Why not? If it's paying your bills, I mean everyone in their shoes would do that.
I think we have to be honest. Like
that's what I'm honest.
To need your honesty because I feel like even it's something that nani alisema pia Rapture alikuwa anasema that if your wife is rich it needs to reach a level where you can take her name. Like unajua one name has to survive history.
Exactly.
And her name is more important than so kaya him his specific example was like if he was to marry Ngina Kenyatta then he become Ngina. Unajua like unajua so it's the same thing. Rich woman, how far would you take it? Like where would you draw the line? If she asks you she's super rich, she's a billionaire, amekwambia chukua jina yake, anaitwa Waithira, so instead of Waweru Mbuthia
Waweru Waithira.
Waweru Waithira.
Oh my goodness.
WW.
I don't know if my toxic masculinity would allow me to. But
unaishi vizuri. Ni billionaire.
She's a billionaire.
She loves you. The only thing is
But if she loves me, why would she want me to take her second name?
Because I think kuni country gani ni Germany, where you can take either
name.
Yeah. Germany you can take either name.
I think
the husband or the wife.
If she loves me enough, let her take my name.
Anyi amjipendi.
I never thought of it that.
Yeah.
Whichever works for me, like me, it won't change anything.
Sindio?
Haita change.
Yeah, mimi unaweza shtukia nitangwa Onyango.
Yeah.
Naitwa Onyango akiji.
It might even make things easier for me in terms of like if I wanted to switch personalities
mnaweza kwa social media. He's such a bitch. Niko tu kwa range.
Yes.
Mami msangu ni I'd rather cry in a Range Rover than laugh on a bicycle. That would be my thing like.
It won't change anything. I mean, come on. Because I think Twitter heart ni my parents wangu.
Yeah, of course.
Wale maybe walikuwa wanaona legacy like unaenda kumaliza nini yangu hapa kitu kama.
Naweza kwa nikiwa suna convinced tunaenda kumdivorce. Usijali. Unajua ile pesa akisha transfer pesa hii sahi kumbe hata utaki divorce. You're happy being the bitch. In the relationship. So because I think like her legacy at some point is more important than yours. Like she's achieved so much. Ona Kampale alafu inaenda kusaidia.
The only thing I wouldn't probably do is now being in the forefront. I won't say you come. Like I can carry that bag, but I'll be very far away from like mali walikuwa nikawa walikuwa kwa bank. Why do we need to be both on the line? So niko na bag yake si nimeka huko chini na mngojea kwa VIP somewhere. Where will you take that picture?
But I think the husband is enjoying the limelight, you know.
Now that's all some bitch.
Maybe he needs all the attention.
That's the bitch I wouldn't want to be. But if bitch ingine akubeba bag, I will carry that bag.
Would you carry it around town?
Anywhere. That's the question now.
People would be looking at you like this, recording you everywhere, posting it everywhere.
I think I've carried it I've carried the bag without the money.
Okay.
You understand?
Because you know if you carry it without the money inakuwa hiyo mtu msema amenukio dem tu.
Unacheki.
Lakini if you carry it and she has the money, you are bitch.
The other way around is being romantic.
The other one is he's romantic, he loves the girl, he does not care what you guys think.
True love.
Like the minute the woman is richer than you, everyone is like even if you're trying to be romantic, inza kwa tu ni wewe umemwa even she's like no don't do it. You know what people will think, like don't worry what they'll think. Just give me the keys to the range. I'm good. Let me.
Shida tu ni hiyo kwa kila video kuita press conference hizo matching vitenges. We can wear matching shit. It doesn't have to be ugly. I mean, come on.
I mean I'm not staki kuwear any but I know that mnaweza sema akina zako nza kuwa like I've known that dude for over 20 years kumbe I didn't know the dude because mnaweza kuwa bitch niko like I just do everything because I'm the one who's been married najile like literally Kiswahili inakuwaga kuoa ni one way mwanaume huoa mwanamke but in English the woman marries the man marries the woman. So si woman anakuwa umeolewa si ndio? So in this situation mimi naweza kuwa nimeolewa si ati mimi nimeoa.
I think the African culture should emulate that, you know, like how English a woman can marry a man, you know. They should bring it here, man. Ladies, you know, be romantic. Go on your knees and propose to us. I think
sasa kitu, do you think this guy can ever cheat? Like after this, if you are a chick, would you give him? Uzamgawia? Like the way he's behaving. Like he needs this woman. Akikukatia utrai kwa mpango wa kando. Unaweza ingia box. Like imagine you're a woman. This dude is always just everything his wife this, his wife that. I think it takes away from your masculinity to some degree.
And then also it brings that whole thing of like mse anaweza kuexpose vibaya vile anabehave unaweza kuona ni mse if something goes wrong when utakuwa on the short end of the stick.
So iko na hiyo jo. So na ukwe hivyo that's another thing. Would you ever cheat on your rich wife? Super rich wife, billionaire wife, and that's what she's told you. She's told you the only deal breaker for me is cheating.
Oh my goodness.
You can do anything else, never
but cheating. Well, I think it depends. I mean, if she's feeding you every time you want it, maybe there's some chances.
No, there are sometimes she goes even 3 months. She's like, I'm not in the mood. But dude,
for 3 months
don't cheat.
Yeah. So for 3 months sasa like unavumilia.
Si uko na mkono wako unanunua pocket pussy.
I think most men would cheat in that situation. And I think there are men who have done it. They are married to rich women.
But unajua hii sasa ni ile like mko na prenup. That means if you cheat you're back to poverty.
Oh my goodness.
You're not even you're back to your life right now.
What if you cheated you don't get caught?
No, we are looking at a situation where if you cheat you get caught. So you either live the billionaire life, you can travel to any country at any time, sleep in the best hotels in the world, have everything you want. Mtu kama mimi mtu wa gadgets.
I think that would be easy because now you have money, so you just buy you call them kukumanga or what and you put it in a drink. Then you should be in a mood, man, you just have to
that shit never works. That shit never.
Are you sure?
I love it.
Bill Cosby shit. Unaweza jipata jela.
If she's saying no,
I think walikuwa wanasema they were working on Viagra for women. But I don't think they came up with it. But I don't think that kukumanga shit works.
I've never tried, so I don't know. Maybe
like atile day matiana nini kukumanga, and then she just I need to go rub it somewhere else.
Maybe it takes some time to enter the system. Maybe some hours, I'd say.
I'm sure there's something, but not your
but okay, maybe there's something that can work.
We're working on the women Viagra.
There's something that can work, it can be added to the drink, food, and
so women Viagra ningetaka kujua vile ina work. Like, does she take it and then the clit just loses its mind? Like, does she? I don't.
And the brain, maybe it's the brain that loses its mind.
Because I think the woman body is more complicated than ours.
Definitely.
Because it is straightforward.
Yes.
You take it, you steady. Next thing you need to go to the hospital because you can't have a nini for too long.
And when you go to the hospital, how do they help you?
I think they pull out, then you need the blood, sindio? Wanna try to reduce the blood. It's a whole it's not so kuna mse anaitwa Ian kwa background kule. You received some injections.
Ian.
Most probably he's been there.
I've been seeing Ian. You know a guy who gets a lot of E's, who scores a lot of E's in school. It's called Ian.
Alafu kwanza nini still
dad jokes.
Tuki maintain a history ya rich wife. I think at the end of the day, then I think men and women are very similar like come to finance. Like we'd both choose wealth over happiness in quotes. Like look at it this way. You have a woman you love, Tindio, but she's not rich. Then you have another woman you don't love, but she's super rich. But this rich woman loves you. Who are you choosing?
I think in fact, I read this post the other day. Most people would go for the provision, where you are getting the provision. They'll choose provision over love. Sadly. That's the word you are living in right now.
That means we're all bitches at heart.
Okay, we all want a good life,
Una choose nani? The woman you love, mu live average. You'll struggle. Kuna days mtakuwa mkola, tukikula hii mkate. Kesho ugali tuna. And then you have some other woman. She's not ugly. You just don't love her.
And she's super rich.
But she's super rich. She treats you with respect. She loves you, but you don't love her. There's this other bitch you love.
It's a tough one, but it's hard to say no to the money.
Exactly.
As in, I love this woman. Kumbuka zile za ilikuwa social ethics. Love is a choice. Au semaga love is a choice or something. So tukitoka hapo acha tuende Twitter.
Twitter.
So Twitter ilichukuliwa na umse wa South Africa, Elon Musk. Wacha tumclaim. Alafu apparently wanasema that kupata ile badge itakuwa that blue badge. It might reach a level where we are paying $20 a week just to have the badge, and now anyone can have the badge. There's also a joke, I don't know how true this is, that if you pay 420 million to Twitter, you can ban anyone from the platform.
You can ban anyone?
From the platform. But now let's start with the $20 a week, because 420 million, that's
insane.
I mean,
who would pay such amount to just ban someone? I mean, insane.
So would you pay $20 to have a blue tick?
Never, man, never. I mean, that's almost like 2,600 per week Kenya shillings. I wouldn't man.
That's 10,400 a month. But you get the blue tick, you get recognized in the streets. You, apart from getting recognized on the streets, you get the respect you want, najua, like all these things. Hawezi taka?
Me, no, I don't think I think I wouldn't pay such money. You know, I'd rather use such money to other things, do my things. But I also think like these guys of like con men or spams or what, I think they can pay such money to just con people. So I think also the ukora itaongezeka on Twitter. That's what I'm assuming.
I'm verified.
Yes.
Alafu now I'm expecting watu watakuwa like, wajaluo wamefurahi. Wajaluo gani? So there's always that kawan luo who atuna katia dem go like, as you can see, I'm verified on Twitter. A girl Twitter.
And they have 3 followers. And they are verified, my goodness.
I'm just following you. When I'm not following you, I'm following my heart. Namtolea za ovyo. Zako nzalipa if you could afford
to pay
$80 a month just to have the tick.
No.
I would.
Because I think this is like the dumbest idea in history.
I mean,
I think your verification, it works in countries where like you can actually use your social media account for business. But sisi mali tuko saizi Twitter you can have as many followers as possible.
Kuna wale wanaitumia kuna kina, what is this guy Magunga, kuna wale watu Twitter in our feed, so there are those ones but still is it feeding them because they are verified? I don't think
that's what I'm saying, because it's the number of followers. But verification doesn't come with the number of followers. It's just if you're a public figure. So unapata msea unaweza pata msea kuna maybe even 5,000 followers ako verified. Na unapata kuna msea mwingine ako na over 500
and they are not verified.
So hiyo tika aisaidiangi. It was cool back in the days. Say you are verified. Now
I think the one who came up with that idea was high on something, well, I'm saying here as if it's a he. I don't know, maybe it's even a late.
It's a he. I think it's in the ideas what is Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk, I think like if you came up with PayPal, sold PayPal, then you came up with Tesla, then you have the Boring Company, you have Starlink, you have all these things. At some point you're going to think you can figure out any business. But I feel like this upper like he's biting more than he can chew or some shit like that. I don't think he's a social media person. Alafu another thing ile amefanya ni amekama up na freedom. Unajua? So now if you go on Twitter right now, you see like watu wako like fuck niggas, fuck alafu nila niggas, ERS. Alafu kuna watu wameandika nigga because they are testing out yo jinga yake ya freedom of speech. Na check it. So I feel like kuna yo nini yake, but still I feel also like in a very classist society like Kenya, I think people are going to take it. So it's going to affect the average people who are going to be like, fuck it, I'm not taking this thing. But even when I think about like the Kenyan lawyers, you expect Nani not to have that. Ahmed Nasir. Though he's very active on Twitter.
Yes, he is.
He already has his blue tick. Will $80 per month stop him from maintaining his blue tick?
No, I think he'll go for it. He'll pay it.
What about DBK? Donald Kipkorir. You know him?
No.
How do you Donald Kipkorir? Oh, serious?
I'm serious, man. Like, is he a lawyer or what?
He's also a lawyer. He's the one who built Nini. Nairobi County, 1.3 billion.
Oh, wow.
It was a controversy just early this year, just before the elections. He built them 1.3
maybe I've
billion.
seen his face, but names
so he's also very active on Twitter. So such people and then there are those people who like even complaining about hawkers in Karen. Like, I saw hawkers in Karen. Who are they hawking for?
Oh man, I can just imagine the scenario, man. To them it's disgusting. It's like they've seen some jams walking in Karen. But
Joe. Joe. Like, you smell like poverty. You're like, hey, man. Poverty does not have a smell. So so I think like kuna watu wanaenda kuichukua but I think for the average, because I think also another idea was anataka kufanya Twitter ikuwa subscription based. Like we're like $2 a month.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are telling me like niliona some kawaii to do that written, I survived before social media, I'll survive after. Unacheki because another person will just take that idea, make it free. It becomes, because hizi Twitter is the number one source of news, sindio? So hiyo tu the only thing would be how do they manipulate it so that we can still now start paying for this news. And I don't think there's a way.
Yeah, because what is happening is, to be perfectly honest, Umse Ali realize much later that he is not in control. Nacheki vile hii design ya Kanye. Because as soon as he bought it, and his number one target was to bring Trump back, right?
Yeah.
So Trump, as soon as Trump alingia hivi, all the advertisers were like, in fact, walimwambia, he comes back, we are pulling out. So the first thing he did was bring Trump back. Advertisers pulled out.
Oh, Trump iko back?
Yeah, Trump is back.
Haukumwona? Oh shit, just take it.
Because what I saw, there was this guy that was fired because he was the one that suspended Trump's account.
Some Indian girl.
All those guys went. All the Twitter guys. All those guys.
My goodness.
Alafu najua kitu fani ni dongapi? They were paid a total of 187 million. So ko somewhere like fuck them, freedom is back. They're like shit. 187, they only split 187 million. Like
that's huge money in dollars.
Nachiki hapa sioni Trump, nachiki POTUS 45 archived. Iko POTUS, Ivanka Trump, Donald Trump Jr. Unless he changed his name.
Unless walimtoa tena. Trump was back yesterday. Akasema thanks Elon Musk for nini, I'm back. Where are the haters? And then akayo haha. Then unless after that walimtoa tena. But the first thing jana,
he's even asking where are the haters, because they are no longer in job, they are fired.
Size ni Donald Trump Jr.
Trump see anything created. Ilikuwa ni Trump verified. So advertisers waka pull out. Then I think Elon realized, okay, now we need to find a way to make money. So maybe that's where now the subscription is coming from.
Maybe
because without advertisers you're not going to survive.
It's hard,
and people are going to teach you a lesson. Hii dunia saizi, you're not going to bully people because you have money.
Of course.
Kanye, you're not going to do this. Wataonyesha pia Elon. He has a lot of money. And of course ukiwa na doka ya Elon, uko na ile advantage ya kubuy Twitter at whatever amount without spending any of your money. Unajua sio yake.
So hizo ni stocks and what and what. So kuna hiyo story. Alafu so wonge kuna hiyo do yote, what would you buy? Which company would you buy if you are
with all that money?
The richest man in the world.
Which company would I buy? Pornhub.
Shit. Why?
And make a whole lot of money, man.
Why would you buy Pornhub? Pornhub makes a lot of money.
It makes a whole lot of money. Like everyone, like whether you admit it or not, you've been there, you watch it. So
hata wale wase hapa Kenya wanataka kuban porn. You are the there's a reason there's porn.
Hapo nje imenikumbusha, I think was it Panorama. I think iko Panorama ya BBC. There's a time that najua Pornhub, the fact that right now even amateurs can post videos. So kulikuwa na a few videos of like underage people that would be posted. Not kids, but like them anaka 18, but she's actually maybe 16 or she's 14 or something. And I remember this Panorama people wakihepesha this guy who owns it. Like they were following everywhere, asking him like, why are you letting this happen? And I felt like that was unfair on the dude. Like, how are you supposed to know this person is, because they are very old people hapa walonaka young. Najua hivyo like watu wamekoma alafu they are young people who look old.
Yes, very true.
Unacheki like mi nikiingia na Wayne Rooney in the same house, Wayne Rooney looks, unacheki. So kuna hiyo element like we have to also, we can't blame everything on like if someone owns such a platform anaweza put safeguards, but as long as kuna amateur porn, because unajua anyone can post.
Anyone can post.
Ushafikiria kupost?
Maybe once. but I never did.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted to go and earn.
Maybe the girlfriends I had, maybe they posted it, I don't know. So let's kuntajiona hapo, I'll also be surprised. Like, who is this? It's not me, man.
Shit. Mtu kata before you get the ratings first. Like, it's not me.
It's not me.
Like, oh, that guy is the best. Like, hey, that's me. Hey.
Hata Mukisa alikata, hiyo sio mimi. It's not me, man.
Lakini ile yake ilikuwa. Should notice, according to Kenyan politicians, Kenyans have the best inaitangwa nini video editing in the world.
Yeah, these guys. They can.
That's a fake video. Like, dude.
They say Photoshop. It has been photoshopped.
We are editors. No.
Kenya,
no budget. As in, even the Kenya's national budget would struggle coming up with such an edit.
Yeah, I think Kenya has improved. In all aspects. Even meme games, I respect Kenya for that, man. I think we are the most funniest country in the world. I think. Memes. Even memes, serious things and topics, we just come out with funny things about them.
Kaa kuna moja nilicheki ilikuwa funny sana. Ushaona hii ati gari ni taya ya gari alafu imefura. Unajua taya ufura.
Yeah.
Alafu msema ulizwa like, nini ukosi kitu? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. Nini ukosi kitu?
Au kusoma? Ati nini ukosi kitu?
Yeah.
Amsema hiyo ni kaswende. Kwa sasa ni CAR.
Car. My goodness. Yeah, I love that creativity.
I found that to be super fun. Wakenya waga na zaovyo. Ama kulikuwa na gani tena? Kulikuwa hata na ingine ya mathematics. Ya mathematics siwezi kumbuka. But kulikuwa na hizo.
But I'm a meme guy, like I post memes every day. I love memes. Yeah, meme is life, man.
Yeah, so ni meme gani ushacheki lately?
Meme, I have a lot of memes. Like the one kuna this meme ya Yesu, like Jesus it's on the table. Anauliza sasa Wamboi anataka nini? Alinitisha husband akamuita bro, such things.
Yes, squeeze vile sweet wa bro.
Yeah, like
even before as in just friend zone me, don't bro zone me.
Yes.
I think that's just wrong. Because now I'll be that insensuous dude. You're like, he will look at me as a bro, but me I'm thinking, hey, if I get a chance here, check it. As in, don't bro zone me.
Exactly. Even me, I don't like it. Like there's another meme I posted today. It was attacking lawyers. Like wewe ni lawyer na uji kujitetea kwa dem,
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because a lawyer.
So, shake your friend zone you. I'm a bro zoned.
Bro, I've never been bro zoned, but I think every dude has been friend zoned. Unakuwa friend zone mbio bana. Paka unauliza rada.
Alafu unajua shida ni saa zingine I think we hate being friend zoned so much that you can have something better alafu uioni. Like me, one of my regrets shabongaga hapa jo. Tukuwa friend zoned by a girl with a huge buttock. Ama ni huge buttocks.
Yes.
So you next to her was her friend Lokomeninoki and she had just this perfect shape.
Wow.
Because I was busy trying, you like what ile kitu wezi pata.
Exactly.
You give it more value than like if I could turn back time and slap the younger me like acha jinga wewe, acha matako kubwa itakusaidia vile unafikiria.
Yeah, so you chose the bigger.
Yeah, it was a bigger switch I never tapped.
Sorry, man.
So I tapped this other whatever, but I didn't tap it with the vigor.
You would have loved,
Yeah, like later in life I'm like, that was a damn dam full of cum.
Yeah,
that was literally me. So
her behind was bigger than the whole world.
Yeah, Joe, like
combined. Akinyi, was that you or who was that?
Eventually she actually worked to lose it. No, it was like Kikuyu girl. I think Zach knew that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I ran into her.
Kwani she was Vera. Kwani alifanya ile kitu ya Vera ama
Akikuyu? It was a natural ass.
Wow.
But it was actually too big. Wow. But as a young dude you don't see that this is too big.
Okay.
So ye mwenyewe later in life she was like, I need to lose this. Like shit.
Yeah.
Then akaenda up ame lose. So hapo nilitupa mbao. Zak pia ulikuwa nakatia base yake ama zi?
Best yake sikuwa nakatia but some happens.
So there was that.
I don't know why that usually happens.
But there's always that bullshit that Kikuyu girls don't have ass. It's also bullshit.
Yeah, but you know, as they say, in every market there's a madman. So even if it means maybe in Central Cukes they don't have big ass, there's that one who has it, you know. Like they say Luya or Luo, they have big asses, the ladies. But you can see a chick there and she's totally flat. It happens, you know. So
because I think there's some asses that evenly distributed. The only thing is you come to this really maybe to a little flat ass. I'm a funny shape, like funny nile, like the shape makes no sense. Kuna some Kikuyu girls who the shape makes no sense. Uko like, hey, Yesu alikuwa amechoka ama nini? Pale matako inaanzia na mgongo inaanzia sioni vizuri.
I think it was during that time when Judas betrayed Jesus. And God was bored with it.
Kwa tushei unakatikiwa kwa media house fulani. And then one of those media house, I think it's their sister alikama kapata internship. Nakumbuka? And the sister's shape was just out, like never used to make sense. So kuna time unge stare at that girl, not because of nini, but because uko like, shit, yani Yesu ulikuwa unafanya nini? Nataka kuelewa nini? Mgongo imeanzia wapi? Like, dem alikuwa na shape, whatever. So there's that. But me, I'd say like asses, I've seen so many Kikuyu asses and be like, oh shit, like I need to maintain because I tukienda kwa industry, if you looked at the industry, there's still a lot of Kikuyu girls with asses.
I mean,
like even the music industry and sindio?
They are, and it's not a bad thing, you know.
Who are you thinking about when I say that?
I think about Avril.
And apart from that one,
I don't want to say Vera Sidika is on your side.
Vera ni Mluya, sindio?
So I'd say Avril. She's representing us well.
Think rap.
The
rap. Rap. A rapper. Ay. Zach, unajua nabongaji rapa mgani? Like the number one female rapper right now, it's a Kikuyu girl. Femi. She's parking huko nyuma, like so I think that your theory has do what ni zile tu stereotypes.
I think zilikuwa hizo time before maybe was what wanze ku travel waende different parts of the country. Maybe kamsapere fulani kalienda ujakani. Kalikuwa ako hivyo. So wakasi mtu mali unatoka watu wako hivi bwana.
Alafu the stereotype start. But asses are evenly distributed. Because hata hii jokes waso joke ati mademo wa kale ni nijona mademo wa kale ngine niko like oh shit. Like I think it's just maybe I think it's maybe the food pia, maybe kitambo before we started eating each other communities food. Because another example I gave was like for white women. There's this white woman who tukot na wakigina and she had this very African ass.
Wow.
And she'd lived in Africa for long.
Wow. It's a white lady.
The ass was so African that the white dude divorced her. So
wow.
The white dude was like, damn. So you know what I'm talking about?
Why would a dude divorce such a sexy lady?
Because he's white. White opened that's skinny, malnourished.
Wow.
Like if a white man went to Turkana, his dick would lose control. Like, hey, shit. Like everyone is bulimic.
Let me ask a very dumb question. It's a podcast, so I'm not an expert. But you know, unacheki vile mtu yake kizaliwa, kwa usema vile ana place hiyo. Uwaga ina determine shape ya kichwa yake. Because kichwa iko developed. So could it be also like us ina depend pia na vile
mtu yana
unaweza kuwa mazee wewe saa zote umeka mtu wako kwa place flat mpaka imefika mahali sasa rasa imekuwa flat and then ikifika time ya kudevelop sasa
rasa inashindwa ni
hiyo shape.
That means like unataka kutuambia in Asia there's a lot of flat surfaces.
I think Asians they'll be called I think Asians are Kikuyu ladies maybe.
Nah. See, you're disrespecting Kikuyu women. I think I've defended Kikuyu women on this seat than any other. Like even I don't think Ian Arabcha or Jay tetea Kikuyu women. Utetea Kikuyu
so,
women.
like
I've seen so many shapely Kikuyu women that I think it's a bullshit theory. It works because it makes us of course will there be that nyalgunga girl with a very huge ass. Yes, those ones exist.
Yes.
So kuna hiyo nini, but still I feel like it's evenly distributed. Hata kaka nini kali confuse governor fulani kakapeleka mpaka Dubai. Si ni msapiri iko na shape.
Wow.
So you know which one we're talking about? The one that made people investigate the nini, the handbag. Yule nini, the one with the famous Tiger Ngashira joke. Kumbuki? Ngashira talks about Shimolatewa.
Yeah, I've heard that one, Shimolatewa.
Yeah. So you know who the girl he was referring to?
Yeah.
Yes. She's Kikuyu.
Oh, well, I didn't know she was Kikuyu or what.
She's shapely.
Wow.
Yeah. I think her name is Wajiro. Or some
Wajiro,
shit.
so that's she.
Her name is Wajiro.
Wow.
And Wajiro has
that's awesome.
Yeah, she has yuko na matako ya masiku. She has ass for days.
Wajiro representing us well.
Yes. Representing us well. So kuna vile nini Nurdin Haji anasema kuwa Kinoti ndiye alimblackmail mpaka akaamua kusiu kunini Gashagwa. So do you believe that Kinoti do you believe this story? Like so he's saying that there were no charges against Gashagwa. Gashagwa ni mweupe kama pamba.
So they've pulled out the allegation.
Yeah. So they are going to drop the case.
When you're in power, you can do everything
to
pull out your allegations, even if you are guilty.
Yeah,
use your power. Even if you put yourself in Gashagwa's shoes, unatoa kesi bana. Yeah, so
me, swali yangu ni hiyo.
Yes.
Like wanna believe shit that it's the naitwa nani? Ni Kinoti alifanya Gashagwa. They went after Gashagwa.
No, I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't.
Another thing I'd ask is, do you believe this side where everyone is saying like Uhuru was this guy who just used to unleash people on people? Like he just be somewhere chilling and he like Mbuthia ameleta ujiga acha
Uhuru.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe
acha tufungue hii kesi.
I wouldn't judge him, but maybe unajua akishachapa kama moja kawili labda kichwa inamwambia hivyo. So maybe not. I wouldn't judge.
Because kitu ile like nimeanza kufilika he's being painted as this villain who would just be somewhere chilling na mkikosana naye he unleashes a case on you. And now he uses akina Kinoti. Akina what, and me on the other side from the outside looking in, I'm like, this guy didn't even open enough cases. Because like Kenya is just full of criminals. Like ukienda pale nini parliament, it's just thieves.
Yeah, but I think it's normal as humans. If you're in a relationship with a chick or the other way side, and mkosane, you break out, you start saying bad things about them. It's normal. So maybe it's just that happening.
Yeah. So Gashagwa ni mweupe kama pamba. And then kuna story pia happen this past Sunday where a drunk driver rammed a tuk-tuk.
Yeah, I watched that in the news.
Ended up killing 6 people.
A tuk-tuk which also rammed into a matatu.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, there was a matatu.
Yes, there was a matatu.
So the tuk-tuk didn't have 6 people.
It had 3 people.
Oh.
Yes, and they all died sadly.
And then the matatu had
the matatu, I'm not sure.
Watu watatu wakadedi ndani ya matatu.
Yeah, but that car, it looked like a Prado, this big car.
Yeah, it was a Prado.
So it hit the tuk-tuk and the tuk-tuk rammed into a matatu.
Yeah, because I remember in the matatu is where I saw a picture I can't get out of my head.
Wow.
Say like miguu zake zinahang
my goodness
on the side, so ni kabla imejisqueeze hivi. I don't know how watamtoa because
alafu you see mishidangu ni this guy was drunk.
Yeah,
he's out there. Watu wako like, you just kill 6 people, fuck you is not enough. This guy needs to go to jail. And I feel like hiyo ndio shida tuko nayo as Kenya, where accidents in quotes lead to no prosecution. Shesikia mpaka ile ukigonga mtu muue ndio kusikue na kesi. Shesikia gaza.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot of times.
Yeah. You know Kenya there is that theory.
Yes.
That like if you see a dude crossing the road and ukianza ku break utamgonga aumie, maybe he's crippled for life. Don't do that. Accelerate so you make sure you kill him.
Yeah, that's what they say. Kesi. So there won't be any case.
And you see let me ask you when's the last time ulisikia Mkenya ameenda jela juu ya accident in quotes
sijasikia
lakini US unakumbuka majuzi ile there was a truck driver who brakes zilifail some Latino guy brakes failed
what
and they wanted to jail him for 100 years
My
and
goodness.
people watu mpaka watu waka protest because it was nothing to do with him like everyone could see
like it's the machines failure it's not him
he was not drunk he was lazima matracks vile zinakuwaga na video
yes
so watu wanaona he tried his
really
best
trying
but he was to be jailed for 100
did
years.
he like ram into
I think he killed ended up killing Nini but he was trying his best to stop it
hey, that's bad man
so I don't know where Nini but sasa Kenya kunaga hiyo
Kenya
kusema kada hizi stories usikiaga vehicular manslaughter vehicular what those are American terms because there is consequences
hapa hivi hakunanga mi ile kitu niko naogopanga ya hapa ni mpaka ile design ya kuna time mtu alikuwa amegongwa hapo karibu na Serena so tukambeba tukamrush na try kumrush kwa hosi na ma taxi zote zilikuwa zinataka kumchukua no blood no nothing he needs help hakuna mtu anataka kumbeba so since ilikuwa ni karibu na hapo hivyo we just took a bike and then tukamweka akapelekwa hosi so later ndio naambiwa the reason wasi walikuwa wanakataa kumbeba ni tunaweza saidia msee umpeleke huko alafu aseme hiyo gari umemleta nayo ndio imemgonga achukue hiyo case so wasi walikuwa wanakataa so I was pissed because I didn't know what to do now so a couple of us just decided akawaka back bike
alisurvive kweli
Nairobi haikuwa mbaya vile so alisurvive shida tu ni vile saa ile hakuwa Nairobi hospital it was the closest and at that time we were young we don't know
and they actually treated him Nairobi hospital
walimchukua
kuzona wale kuangalia tu wako afaki
ile shida ya Nairobi hospital ni hiyo part ya emergency hiyo part wataifanya vipoa once wamekustabilize then nothing else can happen before
because usulisikia ile kitu happen ya Walibora
Walibora
aligongwa alafu he was actually taken to KNH
was in the US or something
no hapa Kenya yaligongewa Kenya
okay
like alikuwa ametembea hizi stufani streets Landis Road Landis Road hiyo jina hata waga hard kusema so he was there and then apparently chokoraz started harassing him
that's sad
and then chokoraz wakimharass akitaka kuwahepa when he was crossing the road he didn't see the matri so matri knocked him
that's sad.
And then the specific matri that knocked him just left ile nini kamhepa but then he was saved by a different matri they took him wakampeleka mpaka KNH left him at the reception no one knew it was Ken Walibora
oh my goodness
they were just seeing some random person because of course he was rich enough to be taken to Nairobi hospital rich enough to be taken to any hospital in Kenya and he died like hours later alikuwa tu hapo kwa
wasn't he
reception.
attended like quickly or
Nairobi hosi sini Kenyatta hosi Kenyatta hosi ramtaza nani alikwambia ugongwe na gari
my goodness how can you tell a patient like that
inakuaga pale inakuaga heartless pale like
that's
no one cares that's why muonaga like I think kuna countries ukiishi for too long even as a Kenyan you should never come back like every time I watch kuna series naitwa 911 you know it
no
there's a series
I'm not a series guy
there's a series on
but if it's 911 inakaa ni police or what
it's an American series so basically it's what people call 911 for and people will be saved for like the most whatever things unajua like utakuwa pale uko kwa hao umeenda maybe kutengeneza tap yako nini tap ikakugonga rasa ukapiga 911 someone comes shows up comes to save you I feel like if you've lived in America for like 20 years and you can't come back and live here just live because utafikiria some things are normal like I'll just call no I will show up
you've been neglected man hapa
like
you'll be an orphan on your own
mi na feel kuna countries ukienda unarudi enda Somalia 30 years come Kenya is
come
good.
back as a soldier
lakini tukianza kufikia juu umeenda Sweden 30 years then you want to come back to Kenya you'll be angry
of course
because utakuwa like you'll find systems that don't work
unless you
that's one of the reasons nani ameshindwa kufit in shanotice Miguna
Yeah.
will never fit in anywhere. Because Miguna has lived in Canada for how long? Then comes up expecting things to go run like they run in Canada. Like,
But I think in Canada he was like locked somewhere. He couldn't get out.
yeah. Canada, he lives a free life. Yeah. But now...
But under surveillance.
No. Who told you he was under surveillance? He's a free dude in Canada.
Yeah.
What do you mean under surveillance?
But like he couldn't leave Canada. You know, like he couldn't access the airport to come back to Kenya.
Yeah, just Kenya alone.
Yeah.
But he could go to the US, he could go to Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think he has... Isn't these countries you can have 2 passports. So you have the Canadian and you have the Kenyan passport.
And like he didn't opt to go to another country.
No, he was just fighting the despots. So it was more of a statement than anything. He could have gone to Uganda,
seemed to atembea
bana. Like even if he wanted to sneak into the country, he could have sneaked in. He just
through
didn't
Uganda
want.
Okay.
Yeah. Like what he could have done, hata si through Uganda, just go South Africa, then ingia kwa gari, then ukuje.
But maybe he knew if he did that he would be deported again. Maybe with more strict measures.
Like when let's look at it this way.
Yes.
When Sonko gave him a chance to be the deputy governor, this is where it comes back to what that one thing I've always told people: how bad do you want it? Me, I'm Miguna. Sonko tells me I want you to be deputy governor. The next thing, all courts have said I can enter the country. Alafu unyume kata. Hi. I'll show up.
Now that way you can find your way in the country.
I'll find myself. Alafu sasa nikienda naenda mpaka pale high court. Ile design ya nani? What was his name? Okoya Omtata. You chain yourself to the high court. You're like, I entered this country legally, but I'm a Kenyan.
Wow.
So now, and I'm the incoming deputy governor.
Wow.
Now let's solve this. Let now Uhuru throw me out again. Nacheki. But Uhuru was also petty. What do you think? How he handled that?
I think Uhuru was petty. Like if he really wanted to help, he could have like come in for Miguna, but he didn't.
No. Because it's it's Uhuru who refused for Miguna to come back. Sindio?
Of course.
So that's what I'm asking. Like, how do you think? What do you think about that? Like, that showed what about him?
You see, Uhuru was the president. Yeah. So if you are the president and you feel you are threatened in your seat, you can do it.
What's Miguna? What threat was Miguna?
Like he was the one swearing Baba in.
But so
I think for Uhuru, Miguna being in the country was a threat to his government.
But Baba and Miguna were nani and Uhuru were friends.
Baba and
Uhuru became friends.
Yeah, they became friends. But
so,
you see, with Miguna in the country, pointing them out, like being in the opposition. Kushinda.
But he was still shouting akiwa huko kwa Twitter.
Yeah, but shouting there and here, it's a different.
Okay, now the question becomes, can Miguna pull a crowd?
I don't think so.
Like if Miguna says today he's going to have a rally at Uhuru Park. How many people are showing up?
There would be some people who would show up, but I don't think he'd pull such a big crowd.
Yeah, because he's not a politician. And the reason I'm saying he's not a politician is Miguna will attack everyone.
Yes.
So, leo itakuwa ni wewe. Mbuthia is useless. What? Alafu the next time, simi niko hapo kama mwafu niko like, okay, I don't, just minding. Mwafrika is useless. So he can never be a politician. Because a politician, you have to know when to relax, when to attack. You have to be, in quotes, be hypocritical. Like, and be contradictory. Like, contradict yourself. Useme hivi leo, alafu kesho ufanye hivi. So, I think, to me, Miguna stands zero threat. His chance to be governor, Sonko alimpatia, akatukana Sonko. So, to me, I don't think he's going anywhere. Sijui is the next kingpin waga.
I don't think.
Because he can't make allies. Can you trust him?
No, I don't.
Politics unzafanya kitu bila trust. So like would he make a good leader? He'd actually make a good leader. That's why nasema if he had a chance to be the Nairobi governor, he could have taken it. He didn't take it, you see, because of bullshit pride. Kuwa nini, you have to be a umechiki David Ndi ufata Ndi.
No,
aujui David Ndii?
No.
Good at you.
Like I don't know a lot of people. Like I've been an introvert all my life.
Even especially as a comedian, these are some of the people you need to know about, because you can see how they switch. David Ndii was one of the most anti-Ruto people.
Okay.
Right now he's one of the most pro-Ruto people.
Wow.
David Ndii alikuwa anaambia watu vile he'd rather sijui sleep with 15 snakes, poisonous snakes, than sijui shake the hand of Ruto. Right now you go
oh my goodness.
I take like, and that's politics for you. Wow. That's politics for you. You have to be ready to switch.
You have to be flexible, like also Atuoli, you see the way, like now he's with Ruto bana.
The same thing vile tuko nasema, like right now if Charlene Ruto says she likes you and you have to take her father's name, are you refusing?
You can't refuse.
Uko tu hapo Mbuthia Ruto.
You flow with what is coming.
So that's politics for you. And I think we have to go back to your story ya Gina. Imenikumbusha wewe umesema watching series but kuna series fulani ilikuwa like it's a Game of Thrones whatever, like spin-off inaitwa House of Dragon, and there's this guy who said history does not remember blood, it remembers names. Sindio? So history does not remember blood, so basically like tuko nasema even if you can't prove that your kid is yours, let's say you're raising a kid, and you're raising this kid with the name Mbuthia, then someone comes and shows you this kid is not a Mbuthia, your wife cheated on you, but this kid is your legacy. So the question is, would you drop the kid and then your legacy dies because the kid is not your blood, if you really want a legacy, or would you stick with the kid even if si blood yako, but iko na jina yako, so that means 100 years from now people will remember your name?
I think I'd stick with the kid. I think I'd stick with it, even if maybe they are not mine.
So now it comes the same thing like what tunasema, if you're dating a very rich woman, and maybe this rich woman is the only daughter in that, it's the only kid in that family, and she's a daughter, and she says you have to take her name, what happens?
Oh man,
you see?
Exactly.
Because I've thought about it, me like personally I just have a daughter, sindio? So if I end up being super rich, I can just be an asshole and tell her like, if this dude marries you, he takes the name Onyango. No, I'm like, oh, fuck you, dude. The fuck are you planning? I think wealth should come with such stuff, but ilikuwa interesting sana, like I think it's a certain friend of mine, she's based in Germany. She was the one who was telling me like in the German culture, the man and the woman decide like whose name are we going to,
or they sit down and decide.
Like whose name are we going to, whatever. And I think like whoever has more money, their name needs to, like by more money I don't mean but more money by 20,000 kwa account. Like this one is a billionaire, you are there barely scraping. Just give out the name. Watu watakuwa babangu atasahaulika, si yeye mwenyewe angetaka kukumbukwa. Let's go, watu walikuwa wanachukua land for free, kwa nini hakuchukua? Ndio akumbukwe, unacheki. Alafu tukitoka hapo acha tucheki story moja. Kuna these students wa Egerton